Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and to another video in which we are going to discuss Maryland's evil politics. There's a lot going on in Maryland that is bad all over the board. The one thing I do want to talk about is this new bill that's coming out. If this addresses it or not. This is the Center for Reproductive Rights, which is the left's careful rephrasing of what is legitimately a right. The left doesn't believe in rights, as explained within nearly any founding document of our country or our state, or in the history of Western civilization, which was based on Christianity. Now, you might not like that, you might balk at that, but guess what? Even English common law, which is the basis for our law here, was based on biblical law. And it goes all the way back in time to King Alfred, way, way long ago in England, who was a godly ruler who began the process of creating a base set of laws to bring us to a civil and just society, and all of that's being overturned. So what this is this is Senate Bill 798, which is right here for us. It's a constitutional amendment. This is to amend Maryland's Constitution. It's come up before. It did pass, and our not illustrious and extremely gullible governor, I guess I could use that word, signed it. So it's going to be on the ballot come November. So what I'm hoping with this video is to make you more aware of what's going on and vote against this, because it's just rank evil, and it's a denial of the rights of the child who has done nothing wrong. The actual sin in this rests in the parents who decided to engage in illicit affairs, have illicit sex, and created a new life, and then decided they didn't want that life anymore, so they kill it. It's murder, plain and simple. And God's law is pretty clear. Thou shalt not kill. Exodus 20:13. This Declaration of Rights, it's out there. Go look it up. I'll include some links on this video too. But here is the description of it. The Declaration of Rights, right to reproductive freedom. For the purpose of establishing that every person as a central component of an individual's rights to liberty and equality has the fundamental right to reproductive freedom. All right, we're going to stop there for a little commentary. A central component of an individual's rights to liberty and equality. Well, where is the unborn child's right to liberty and equality? And this whole word equality requires a whole nother video to explain how they misuse that too. And liberty, right here, liberty doesn't mean license. Liberty means a restrained life, not just running around doing whatever you want. And then the use again of the word reproductive freedom. They have reproductive freedom because they've already engaged in it, and because there are consequences to actions. So if you engage in sex, the consequence to that could be a child, or it could be an STD. Hey, take your pick, right? But they think this is liberty. It's not. It's license, a license to do evil. Now, rather than restricting the evil, the great, not so great state of Maryland has decided to enshrine license in their Constitution. And then it says, prohibiting the state from directly or indirectly denying, burdening, or abridging the right, unless justified by a compelling state interest achieved by the least restrictive means. What do they mean by any of this? What they mean is that already in the state of Maryland, our tax dollars go toward funding abortions. I fundamentally disagree with abortion. Fundamentally disagree with it. But yet my tax dollars go to support it. That's tyranny. That's not liberty. That's the state being tyrannical to the people who live within the state. It's simply astounding where we've gotten to. The more we reject the God of truth, the God of life, the God who created the universe, who created humanity in his image, and then impose the death penalty for anyone who would arbitrarily murder another human being because we're created in the image of God. Yet here we are reversing all that and taking the opposite stand. Now, the Catholics, the Maryland Catholic Conference, has come out against this. Thankfully, I have to admit, thankfully. Where are the Protestants at? Is there even a Protestant voice out there speaking against this? Raising the hue and the cry against this evil? I have yet to see it. I have yet to see it. But yet here we are. So this bill, Senate Bill 798, is going to be on the ballot come November. So I pray that if you watch this video, you'll share it, and you will also vote against this bill to do what you can to protect the unborn. And don't come on this video and comment, oh, you don't understand, it's a women's health. It's not. I'm not going to go into percentages and all of this. Most abortions are done out of convenience. Just leave it at that. There are medical instances and all that. They do occur from time to time, but the vast majority of these things are for convenience. It's just that simple. Just that simple. And we have to vote against this. If you're a Christian, call yourself a Christian, you have to go to the ballot and you have to vote against this. Just like I'm going to do. Because this is just evil. It's vile. The state of Maryland just continues to pile evil upon evil upon evil. There'll be more videos coming out explaining some other things that's going on, but right now this one seems to be the preeminent one. The right to kill children. That's what this should say. Up to birth, folks. Up to birth. And it's not just for citizens of the state of Maryland. Oh no. We are one of the most traveled to states in the nation for abortions. They come from Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio. They come here because they know they can get it here and probably get the state to pay for it. Well, the state doesn't pay for anything because the state doesn't make money. They use taxpayer funds to do this. And they steal from people like me in order to enforce and promote this kind of evil. And it's vile. Now, out where I live, things have come up. One other thing I want to mention in this video, this is the Maryland Constitution, adopted right here. Declaration of Rights, this is where it's going to be added to. We, the people of the state of Maryland, grateful to Almighty God for our civil and religious liberty. Are we really being grateful to God in this, if we're going to add this when we're flaunting his law? What I want to point out is Article 1. Well, if I can get it to highlight the right way. That all government of right originates from the people. Now, I personally don't agree with that phraseology, but this is the Constitution. It is founded in compact only and instituted solely for the good of the whole. And they, the people, up here, have at all times the inalienable right to alter, reform, or abolish their form of government in such manner as they may deem expedient. So if you start talking about seceding from the state, you're not being a traitor. You're actually following what the founders of Maryland and the U.S. Constitution enshrined. Go read the Declaration of Independence, folks. Right here. So if we talk about seceding from the state of Maryland, we're not breaking any laws. It's actually a right admitted to in our own state constitution. It's how we became the United States of America. We seceded from Great Britain. But anyway, this bill, vote against it when it comes up, please. Senate Bill 798, write your representatives, tell them how vile this is. And all these up here are all Democrats. Imagine our surprise. But vote against it so it does not become a constitutional amendment. At least take some kind of a stand to protect the unborn. Please, I ask you to. Hope you have a good day, and I hope you share this video and spread the news. We will talk later. Thank you.